You'll notice that we have differing time periods for some of the presenters. We're going to have Drew Commander come up next, who's going to give you what we call a 2-minute elevator speech. We felt that his business concept, while viable, was still an idea. So he's going to give us 2 minutes. The students are get 5 minutes, with 5 minutes for questions and answers. And then the more mature companies are getting 10 minutes for their presentation with another 5 minutes of questions and answers. And as I said before, if you have any questions here in the audience, raise your hand and we'll bring you the mic.
You're up.
Who's this?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew Commander, and my business is Commander's Auto Repair. Basically what that is it's a mobile automotive repair shop that goes to you. So say you need an oil change, or you have a check engine light, or a tire rotation, we would drive to your house or wherever you may be. I don't know how many of you guys have sat in an automotive shop for hours waiting just for something so simple as a tire change, and you're sitting there and you're bored on your phone and you have a lot of things you have to do that day, you're very busy. Well, with this, we would go to your house. You could be sleeping at the time if you wanted to, and we could work on your car, and then we can charge your card, and that's all you'd have to ever do. They say life is a journey. It doesn't matter where you're going, but how you get there. Nobody cares how their car gets fixed as long as it's done right. They don't care if you tighten a bolt with your left hand or your right hand. But it's about how they did it. So if you didn't have to deal with any hassling, you didn't have to go anywhere, and all you had to do was swipe your card, how easy would that be? Imagine a life where every 3,000 miles, you got on your app, and you hit the button, and we came to your house within the next 2 hours. We did an oil change at your house, and you didn't have to do anything. Your car automatically got charged, and you didn't have to swipe your card. So that's basically what the business is. I know a lot of people have been really busy, and they don't have time, or say something dramatic even happens, and you can't even make it to the shop because your car won't make it. Well, we could go out to your house, to wherever you are, and all you do is send us your location, and we could be there to fix it. Okay.
Okay, Andrew, it's the gray Lexus. It's in the parking lot out here.
Arthur, may I ask a question?
Yes.
The question is parts. How do you, in a vehicle that you would have, how would you handle the myriad of parts that cars need? If you just you mentioned oil change, even oil filter, there are dozens of oil filters. So, and then, you talk about other parts you might repair, the spark plugs or whatever it is, there are dozens or hundreds of parts. How do you handle that?
So basically, I was thinking if we have an app and you just put in your year, make, and model, that's all you would need. That's basically how you actually look up for oil changes, is do your year, make, and model, and that's all you would need to know. So you already have it in there. As soon as you hit the tap to get the oil change, we'd come out with the product already in hand.
Okay.
Is there any other questions?
Yes, one more.
Yes.
Have you done any research among car owners as to their interest in this product?
Yes, I have. I've asked actually a lot of people. You'd be surprised about how many people would pay an extra $10 just so they wouldn't have to go out and get the oil change for the convenience and because it's so easy. Stress-free.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
When I look through this, it says your target audience is medium to high income.
Yes.
So you also have a lot of the gated communities, HOAs, so sometimes that might present an issue for doing work in those neighborhoods on cars. What type of research have you done on that?
I haven't done too much research into the gated communities and stuff like that. But I have looked into also the possibility of we're still going to need a warehouse for the trucks and whatnot. So if there was a problem with that, you could always come to the shop.
Just a comment. As you may know that there are already several companies that do provide, not repair services necessarily, but certain types. For example, window replacement. There are companies that do that. They prepare dent visits. It's a franchise operation that basically have mechanics all around the country, and they come and repair your dents. And so there are companies that do that. There is definitely a need for this type of service, but the question is now, how do you implement it?
Okay.
As you can see, we asked Drew to give us our elevator speech format because he has a lot of thinking to do. And when we discussed it, he realized that it was a good idea, but there were more questions than answers at this point. So we're hopeful that Drew will be back up here next year with a full presentation for us about Commander's auto repair, and with a lot of questions to these, or a lot of answers to these questions. So thank you, Drew.
Thank you.